Okay, welcome back to Friends, Life, and Disney. Today I am going to be cooking the Heart Healthy Peanut Butter Chocolate Chip Cookies. I got that from the Bariatric Fresh Cooking Book, Fresh Start Cooking Book. It's available on Amazon. We use these books for portion control, not for because we had surgery or anything, but just for portions. So it's a nice, good, healthy chocolate chip peanut butter cookie, and it's really delicious. Okay, so here are the items that we're going to be using for the recipe today. We have an ungreased baking sheet. We have a hand mixer with the beaters, a whisk, a small bowl, a large bowl, half a cup of peanut butter, a third a cup of oil, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, a fourth a cup of sugar and brown sugar, 1 1/4 cup of oats, 1 cup of flour, whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. We actually, the recipe calls for flax seeds, but we used chia. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is set your oven for 350. Then you are going to take a half a cup of peanut butter. Oops. So half a cup of peanut butter. A third a cup of oil. A fourth a cup of white sugar. A fourth a cup of brown sugar. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, we're going to whisk that together. And we hand mix it together until it's smooth. And then we crack 1 egg in at a time. I'm always horrible at cracking eggs. Okay, so you mix in 1 egg at a time. Our dogs are enjoying dinner. Okay, now let's get the next egg.
It smells very peanut buttery.
That one wasn't so bad. Okay, let's mix that in. Okay, now I'm going to put that aside, and I am going to mix the dry ingredients. So we have 1 1/4 cup of oats, 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of chia. The recipe does call for flaxseed, but we had chia on hand. And then we're going to just mix that together. Now, I will be linking both where I got the book on Amazon and the recipe and how to make it in the description below. Okay, once that is all mixed, we are going to slowly. Okay, now we're going to slowly mix the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So I usually take about 1/3 of it, and then I whisk it. Mix it, sorry. And this does get kind of thick, so it does kind of stop up your whisking things.
Your beaters?
Beaters.
So now do you beat until
combined well. This last little bit. Okay, at this time we would have mixed chocolate chips into the batter, but I ran out. So there will be no chocolate chips in this batch. But now you just take your teaspoon and you scoop out a teaspoon, just like that, and then put it on your baking sheet. And these will make probably about, oh man, I don't know, 4 or 5 dozen. They're really tiny, but they're super delicious. You just place them on your baking sheet. Remember, the baking sheet is ungreased, so okay, so I'm putting the last few on the cookie sheet. Now, mind you, they can be pretty close together. These cookies aren't going to expand in the oven. And depending on your cooking tray size, you can fit about 24 cookies on one tray. Just depending on the size. Okay, now that those are done, there's still obviously more batter, so we'll do a second batch. Oven that have been set to 350, and they go in for 9 minutes. And we suggest not doing over 9 minutes because they do burn quickly. So we'll set the timer for 9 minutes, and we will see them in 9 minutes. Okay, so our timer has just gone off, so we're gonna take them out of the oven, and you'll see they're a nice, pretty golden brown color. So we will, and then the recipe says to let it sit on the cookie sheets for a minute. And so then after that minute, you can take them and put them on your cooling rack. Now, mind you, during this time, you can make these different sizes. If you would like a big cookie, you can. Just remember that you'll probably have to bake it longer than the 9 minutes. And this is just what the outside, this is just what they should look like at the end of the cooking. They should have that. So they've been sitting for about a minute, so they easily just come right off. And then you want to put them on a cooling rack. Well, what we are using as a cooling rack, I need to get one. And that is how you make these cookies. They're very delicious. They have a peanut butter oatmeal flavor, and
oh man.
okay, let's let's give these a try. They're nice little bite-sized pieces. I'll take 2 bites so that I don't look like a pig, but the thing I like about these is that they're nice and soft. Tastes like a peanut butter cookie with some oatmeal in it. It is very, that's the timer for the other batch of cookies. They're very tasty. I'm gonna wash it down with some almond milk.
And they do taste better with...
Yes, they do taste better with chocolate chip. It kind of gets rid of that eating a whole spoonful of peanut butter taste.
Yes.
But they're very good. Again, if you've liked what you've seen, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and hit the little bell so that you get notifications that we've uploaded. So enjoy, have a good day, and see you next time.